You've been sitting at your desk for hours. Your neck starts to ache. You roll it side to side, maybe press your fingers against the base of your skull, and think, my neck is the problem. But here's the thing. Your neck is probably not where this started. What if the real origin of that pain has been building for years, quietly, invisibly, while you kept blaming the wrong place? That's exactly what you're about to understand. Your neck is one of the most complex structures in your body. 7 vertebrae, more than 20 muscles, dozens of ligaments, and a network of nerves that controls sensation and movement all the way down to your fingertips. Every single day, your neck holds up your head, a structure that weighs between 10 and 12 pounds. That's roughly the weight of a bowling ball, balanced on top of your spine, all day long. Now here's where it gets interesting. When your head sits directly above your spine, in what biomechanics experts call neutral alignment, those 10 to 12 pounds are distributed evenly. Your muscles work together, sharing the load. No single structure is overwhelmed. But the moment your head shifts forward, even just 1 inch, the effective load on your cervical spine nearly doubles. 2 inches forward, and studies from the National Library of Medicine estimate that load increases to nearly 60 pounds of stress on your neck structures. That's not a metaphor. That's what your muscles, discs, and joints are physically managing every time you lean toward your screen. And you probably do it dozens of times every hour without noticing. This is what researchers call forward head posture. And it's not just a postural habit, it's a mechanical event that reshapes how your entire upper body functions. But here's the part most people never hear. Your neck is not failing on its own. It's compensating. When your head drifts forward, your upper trapezius, the large muscle that runs from the base of your skull down to your shoulder blades, activates to prevent your head from falling. It contracts. It holds. It never fully releases. Not during your work call. Not during lunch. Sometimes not even while you sleep. Think of it like holding a heavy bag with one arm extended in front of you. You could do it for 30 seconds. Maybe a minute. But hold it for 8, 10, 12 hours. The arm starts to burn. The shoulder locks. Eventually, everything from the base of your neck to the middle of your back joins in to help carry the weight. That burning, that tightness, that familiar ache at the end of your workday, that's not weakness. That's a muscle that has been doing an impossible job for far too long. But the upper trapezius doesn't work alone. Right alongside it, your levator scapulae, a long, thin muscle that connects your cervical vertebrae directly to the top corner of your shoulder blade, is also working overtime. When this muscle stays contracted for hours, it creates a very specific pain pattern, a deep, nagging ache at the back and side of your neck, sometimes radiating toward your shoulder. You've felt it. Most desk workers feel it every single day. And then there's the suboccipital group. These are 4 small muscles sitting right at the base of your skull, just above the top of your neck. Their job is to make tiny adjustments to the position of your head, micro-movements that help you track a screen, read text, follow a cursor. In a world where we stare at fixed screens for hours, these muscles are doing thousands of tiny contractions without a real rest cycle. When the suboccipitals become overloaded, something very specific happens. They compress the greater occipital nerve, which runs directly through them. The result? Tension headaches that start at the base of the skull and radiate upward. Headaches that feel like pressure behind your eyes. Headaches you've probably blamed on stress, or screens, or not drinking enough water. The water wasn't the problem. The geometry of your head position was. Now let's talk about what's happening deeper inside. Between each vertebra in your cervical spine, there is an intervertebral disc, a structure made of a tough outer ring and a gel-like center. These discs act as shock absorbers. They distribute pressure, allow movement, and protect the nerves that exit between each vertebral level. In neutral alignment, your discs are evenly loaded. The pressure spreads across the entire surface. But when forward head posture compresses the front of your cervical vertebrae for hours every day, the front of each disc bears a disproportionate load. Over months and years, this uneven compression accelerates disc wear, what clinicians call degenerative disc changes, at a rate that pure aging never would. A 2019 review published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science noted that forward head posture is one of the most common postural deformities observed in office workers, and is directly associated with increased cervical muscle activity, reduced range of motion, and elevated risk of cervicogenic headache. This isn't just discomfort. It's a structural process happening inside your spine right now. But here's what makes this even more complex. Your thoracic spine, the mid and upper back, is directly connected to your neck. When the thoracic spine becomes stiff and rounded from hours of sitting, it pulls the base of your cervical spine forward. Your neck then has no choice but to compensate by extending backward at the top, pushing your chin forward to keep your eyes level with the screen. So when your neck hurts, sometimes the origin is not the neck at all. It's the thoracic spine that stopped moving weeks or months ago. This is a principle that physical therapists, sports medicine physicians, and biomechanics researchers refer to as regional interdependence. The idea that a restriction or dysfunction in one area of the body predictably creates compensatory changes somewhere else. Your neck didn't break on its own. It was asked to compensate for a thoracic spine that quietly lost its mobility while you were busy working. Now, what about the nerves? The brachial plexus is a network of nerves that originates in your lower cervical and upper thoracic spine, passes through your neck and shoulder region, and travels all the way down your arm to your fingers. When forward head posture compresses the cervical structures, or when the scalene muscles in the front and side of your neck become chronically tight, this nerve network can become irritated or compressed. The result: tingling in your fingers, numbness in your hand, a strange, electrical sensation that travels down your arm for no obvious reason. You might have dismissed this as circulation or fatigue, but often it's a neurological signal telling you that the compression happening at the neck level is reaching all the way down to your hand. The good news is this: the mechanisms driving your neck pain are mechanical. And what is mechanical can be changed. Your cervical spine is not broken. It has adapted, poorly, under sustained load, without adequate recovery. And adaptation in the wrong direction is reversible. The most consistent recommendation in clinical literature is not stretching. It's not massage. The most consistently supported intervention for chronic neck pain related to posture is deep cervical flexor training, the reactivation of the small muscles at the front of your neck that have essentially gone offline because your superficial muscles have been compensating for them. Research by Professor Gwendolyn Jull at the University of Queensland, whose work on cervicogenic headache and deep cervical flexor dysfunction is among the most cited in the field, demonstrated that targeted activation of these deep muscles significantly reduces neck pain, headache frequency, and cervical instability in office workers. The deep cervical flexors, primarily the longus colli and longus capitis, are the true stabilizers of your cervical spine. They keep your head over your shoulders. When they're functioning, your upper trapezius doesn't need to work nearly as hard. The levator scapulae relaxes. The suboccipitals decompress. The pressure on your discs redistributes. Your neck stops hurting because the system is finally being used the way it was designed. There's something else worth understanding. The position of your screen matters far more than the softness of your chair. Research consistently shows that a monitor positioned even slightly below eye level creates a forward head posture within minutes. Your eyes track down, your chin follows, your neck extends forward. It happens without any conscious decision. It's your visual system pulling your posture into the position that requires the least effort to see, even if that position is destroying your cervical spine over time. A screen at direct eye level, or very slightly below, reduces forward head drift significantly. A simple monitor riser, a stack of books, or adjusting your chair height can change the mechanical environment your neck works in for 8 to 12 hours every day. The solution was never about trying harder to sit straight. It was about removing the reason your body defaults to the wrong position in the first place. You started this day the same way you've started hundreds of others. You sat down. You opened your screen. Your head drifted forward. Your neck absorbed the load it was never designed to carry alone. Now you understand why. That ache at the end of the day isn't random. It isn't age. It isn't weakness. It's a biomechanical consequence of a position your body holds for thousands of hours a year, without the structural support it needs to do so safely. Your neck was never the enemy. It was the last structure standing between you and collapse, doing the job of an entire system by itself. The question now isn't whether your neck hurts. The question is, what are you going to change today about the environment it works in? Because understanding this is the first step. But the geometry of your screen, the mobility of your thoracic spine, and the reactivation of your deep cervical muscles, that's what will change how your neck feels tomorrow, next week, and 10 years from now. Your body isn't asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to understand it. And now, finally, you do.